What's up, guys? It's another day, another episode with Jaeger, and today we are going to be talking about a couple updates that we have been having. As you guys obviously know, I was in Florida for Christmas, and I was with Jimmy, the Jaeger twin, and at that time we were planning on recording a bunch of different footage and having a lot of fun and stuff, but things went sideways, and we had to do some minor adjustments. I went back to Georgia with Jimmy for about 5 days, but I only worked for about 3. And then in that time span of me being in Georgia and then coming back, I made some adjustments. Let's not lose that. And so hopefully now the footage and the audio are both better. That's what this is all about, just growing and being better for YouTube. But basically I have a couple updates, and just gonna take you guys on a ride and finally have some fun recording a ride, because I will say it sucks putting your effort into something and then the footage isn't turning out the way you want it to. But now we're back, baby. We're back in the game, and I can't wait to show you guys and tell you guys the updates that have been going on and have fun doing so. So we'll catch you guys on the road. Alrighty. There's some bikers right there. That's kind of cool. Alright, guys, so I don't even know where to start off. So much has happened since the last time I was in Florida, or at least since I got to Florida the last time. So I'm gonna try to give you guys updates here and there, and then also give you guys a really good ride. Also, I have a couple things to review, I guess. So we do have quite a bit to talk about. But let's start from the tippy top. So Jimmy and I, we drove down with the bikes to Florida back in December for holiday block leave. It was a great time. At that time, as you guys might know from my previous videos, the vlogs and stuff, I had a DJI camera, and I enjoyed the hell out of it. I thought I did anyways, vlogging, being in New York, and then on top of that, just the professionalism of it, I guess, the aspect of it, having so much to work on, and it's just a camera that I thought was gonna expand the horizons and just allow me to be more creative and play around with the settings and whatnot. But that's kind of where it kind of ended for me, I guess. After that, everything started going downhill. The camera was not performing to its capabilities, as I've seen before in other YouTubers' pages. And I say that with a grain of salt, because after doing some extensive research, I realized that DJI has a couple bad batches here and there with their cameras, where you need to send them in and they'll fix them, or they'll give you a new one, whatever it may be. And I think that was the case for me. I was recording, and I would record videos on the bike, and the audio was complete dog water. I couldn't hear anything but my voice. It would turn on the camera and the audio would be perfect for a good 2-3 seconds, and then after that it would cut into my voice alone. No background noise, no bike noise, nothing. And it was kind of frustrating, because Jimmy and I went to Florida with the mindset of, we're gonna record, we're gonna make footage, because in Georgia it's already getting kind of cold, and it's kind of boring recording in Georgia the same thing over and over again. It's the same straight road every time. There's nothing new, and it gets very boring. So we wanted to change the pace, a change of scenery, and we thought we were gonna thrive out here. But Jimmy at least got a couple videos in, or at least a video in on his bike. And you guys can watch that down below. I'll put a link to the video down below. But me, on the other hand, I was not so lucky. I was struggling the entire time with getting the audio down right on my camera. I was struggling with just the motivation after I realized that every time I went out, the camera was not performing to its standards. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much the gist of that camera. I haven't ridden it over a week where I actually enjoyed it because like I said earlier, you know, recording a YouTube video thinking that it's gonna come off like really good, putting your all into it and just trying to be funny or like just be natural, like it sucks when you get home and you review the footage and it's just crap and you realize that the audio just wasn't on point and you got nothing. So this is the first time I'm actually riding my bike and with the intentions of filming a YouTube video and actually enjoying the process right now. So, but I will say, right, so far this camera, it's an Insta360 Ace Pro 2. I'm loving the hell out of it. It's a very user-friendly, very easy to maneuver. I already had the Insta360 app from when I had the Insta360 X3, I believe, yeah. So, you know, just connecting the camera to the app and just moving on about my day was pretty much the easiest thing ever. Change of topic though. Yesterday was probably one of the greatest days of my life. Not because it was my day, but because my little brother, baby bro, got married. So that's where I came from last night. I was at his wedding. It was the best time of my life because I got to see my little brother fulfill a dream of his, something that him and his wife now have been working for like 2 years. You know, they've been battling with distance. My brother's in the military as well, and oh man, they've been fighting for it for so long, and they finally made it a reality. Yesterday they said I do, and now they're together for life. So it's such an honor and a blessing to be the best man at his wedding. And man, I was so nervous giving that best man speech because I was like, dude, I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to do too much where I like, because obviously that's my baby brother. I'm gonna throw some I'm gonna throw some digs at him, but it's all love at the end of the day. And I just didn't want to I wanted to have that perfect balance of a speech, and from what everyone tells me, I did a great job. It was the perfect speech that brought everyone together, and I couldn't be more proud of him, and I couldn't be happier of how it turned out. It was a perfect venue, everything. So that's a big major update for me. And then my brother even told me that, you know, eventually down the road, like a year or so later on, he wants to try to start a family. So who knows? Uncle Jaeger might come up, but that's in the works. That's later on in the future. That's not for right now. But other than that, hey, now it's your boy's turn. You know, I'm the older brother. He beat. That's the only one thing I'll say my brother beat me to was getting married. Everything else I beat him in, but this one he got me. Man, I miss this. The Florida weather. I don't know any place where it can be January and it's like 78 degrees outside. I really don't. Everybody else is telling me it's cold as hell outside. Hopefully this ND filter is doing some justice, because I don't know, man. It's like half cloudy, and then sometimes the sun will just burst out of nowhere with no clouds around, so it's weird. Oh yeah, so to run it down basically with what I did with the DJI, because I'm not the type of guy that gives up on things like right away. You know, I like to push and try to make things, you know, work before I give up. So with the DJI camera, I bought the adapter that comes with it, that you can buy from Amazon. It's basically the same thing as the adapter you could buy at DJI. It's the same thing, just not the name brand. I already had a Purple Panda microphone. That was my first mistake, I will say, right? This Purple Panda mic goes from TRRS, if you don't know what that is, look it up. It goes from TRRS to TRS. Basically, DJI needed TRS to USB-C, and so I obviously spent the money, bought the DJI Lav mic, which is a 3.5 millimeter TRS. You know, I did my due diligence. That's what I'm trying to say. I went through 2 different microphones, 3 different adapters, and at the end of the day, none of it was working. And they got to the point where I was like, okay, do I just cut my losses here and try something else and hope to God that that works and I can go back to filming good quality content like I was doing with my GoPro, or do I keep trying on this DJI and go weeks or months without even being able to produce a video that is good quality and lose the consistency that I want to have on YouTube? And I decided to, you know, pick the obvious smart choice for me at least. I cut my losses with DJI. Their support team was garbage. They didn't like get back to me at all. And if they did, it wasn't through the preferred method that I asked them. You know, if you ask somebody, do you want to call or text or email, and you tell them, I want you to call me so we can talk, and they're like, okay, you expect them to call you, right? Well, they wouldn't call me. They sent me an email saying that they miss me, that they try to contact me, but my call log never said anything about anybody calling me. So DJI was garbage on that end, and so I was just like, you know what, screw it. I'm not gonna wait here for months. I'm not a big name creator by any means, so they're not gonna have any urgency to get back to a regular Joe Schmo who wants to fix his camera, you know? They took my money. They're not gonna be quick to give it back or fix it, as long as it doesn't cost them another dime. So I sold my camera to somebody else. I told them the problems that was wrong with it. They took it. They said that they would figure it out because they have more time on their hands, I guess. And yeah, so I ended up buying the Ace Pro 2. This is the Octa edition, like I said earlier. I honestly thought about the regular Ace Pro 2, the one with the square lens, because I was scared that my ND filters wouldn't fit because they're square and not Octa for some reason. But and they don't make them either, by the way. They don't make Octa edition ND filters. It's all square lens. But mind you, that's besides the point. I ordered the camera. It is a little bit bigger than the DJI, but that's no problem because it's the same size as the GoPro in my opinion, and I'm already used to the GoPro. So it's really just going back home, I guess, in a different type of font. But yeah, the camera is phenomenal. I already filmed a couple videos with it for my brother's wedding yesterday, doing a little vlog for them, and it was amazing. I loved it, every bit of it. And it also it shoots in 8K, which is disgusting. I have not even tried it. I don't think I will, because I don't know what TV or screen or whatever is going to put out 8K quality. I know there is some, but I don't know. That's kind of a gray area for me, to be honest. I'll try it one day just to see how it looks, but other than that, I'm very excited to keep shooting with this camera. It took my old Purple Panda microphone right off the rip. I ordered the adapter, plugged it in, and we're good to go. That minivan is moving. That's crazy. Hating on Elon, but you're driving his car? Oh God. It says even my dog hates Elon. Yeah, but you're okay, whatever. We're trying to be a good boy today. Just take it easy. My grandma's in town. Oh, that's another thing. My grandma's in town. He was like, cop where? I don't know. Man, I'm on the same road as you are. Watching the same thing as you are. I can't tell where the cops are. ciao. I'm pretty sure this is the exit anyways. Yeah, that's the first Harley rider that's cool as hell. We went for like 30 seconds max and we were like, deuce. Volcano Bay, I still gotta go there. Never been. We're almost to the halfway point. We're almost there. We are in Orlando though, so much traffic, so much stuff going around. Let's see how good this Insta360 does in the dark. Wow, the one time that is empty, the guys aren't here to take pictures. That's crazy work. Oh God. I thought I was in first the entire time. Oopsies. And we're here. It's like nobody here today. It's a Sunday too. Alright, so what can I say? Man, it's a beautiful day. So this year I definitely want to upgrade my bike. I want to go up to a 1000, hopefully. You know, just because it's a goal doesn't mean it's gonna come true. It's about how much work you put in. So we'll see. But I definitely want to go up. I definitely want, even if it's a 750, who cares? More power the better for me, I guess. It's just a goal. I want to prove to myself that I can do it. That I can, you know, keep this bike and go up one more or two more, if that makes sense. Another thing is as well, you know, our goals this year is to go travel a little bit more. Myself, Jimmy, we want to go and provide more content for you guys outside of the scope of what we've been providing. So like Florida, Georgia, we want to go other places. We want to go to North Carolina, South Carolina, Tail of the Dragon. Like, we want to show you guys the scenery everywhere, not just in two separate spots continuously. And then yeah, on top of that, you know, I got some personal goals, but those will stay personal. Another thing that I want to talk about too, what the hell is he doing? Another thing that I definitely want to talk about too is during Christmas, Jimmy and I spoiled ourselves. You guys know we usually ride Alpine Stars and stuff like that, but we said, why not? You know, time to try something new. We want to give you guys good reviews on everything. And the one brand that we haven't been wearing, I don't know why really, because honestly these boots and these gloves were cheaper than the Alpine Stars. At least the boots were. The gloves were a little bit more expensive, but that's fine because it's a reputable brand that you guys know, you guys love, if you guys do ride motorcycles. So I've bought the Dainese gloves, the Carbon 4s. Great gloves, I love these. And then I also bought the Torque 4s, the all black Torque 4s, baby. Torque 4s, the all black. And I also bought a pair of the all black Carbon 4 gloves. Absolutely love them. They're absolutely comfortable and super nice to wear. Like, they're already broken in from like the second ride, to be honest. And the boots, even more comfortable than the Alpine Stars that I do have. I have nothing to say bad about them, other than the fact that, you know, obviously Alpine Stars probably feel a little bit more safe, like stiff, I guess you could say, like ankle wise and all that stuff. But other than that, like, comfortability and just like the overall readiness to be ridden in, Dionysi has it by like a million. Like, what was that? I just see mad clouds. What is this? This looks actually like an experiment gone wrong. Pop back right now. I'm admiring your taillight. I'm gonna ask him.
Where the fuck did this come from?
Yeah, I don't know.
What the fuck?
I was just talking about that. The cloud came out of nowhere.
God damn, man.
What is that?
It's an R19 BMW.
Oh my gosh, a BMW? Oh, there it is.
All the badges and everything.
Yeah, it looks so good.
Hey, man, yours too.
I appreciate it, brother. Hell yeah.
600?
I know most bikes from the rear. I saw yours. I was like, what is that?
No one knows.
Yeah, it's so nice. The more you know. Oh my god. Oh, it's raining again. I'm hating my life so bad right now. Dude, come on. Alright guys, so that last segment was the end of the video. I got caught in the rain. I camped under a bridge for about 10 minutes, and then my dad showed up coincidentally, and I gave him my camera. I have a brand new adapter with an open USB-C port, and I just didn't want water to get inside of it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. The content is gonna just blow up from here. It's a new year, new goals, and we're gonna go and attack those goals. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Like, comment, subscribe. Ride smart, be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, Jimmy wouldn't do, anybody that I know wouldn't do. And we'll see you guys in the next episode of Jaeger Moto. Yeah!